Payroll
Payroll.
system. Wait, introduction. So, uh, ang system po na payroll system is siya po yung parang nagma-manage ay yung nakikita mo po yung lahat ng ginagawa ng bawat employees sa isang company kung gaano po sila katagal sa work, sa bawat oras, days, hours. Tapos kapag nasa vacation din po sila, malalaman mo po din po dito.
Background of study. Ah, dito po sa background of study niya, dito po tinitignan kung tinitignan yung mga employees kung ano ang kanilang mga ginagawa kada oras, kada day. Yun lang po. Objectives. The proposal aims to create a system that could provide the necessary database for all the payroll records and the system expected storage. In summation, second, it also involved fast, accurate, and seamless computation of salaries of all the current employees of the expected client. This to make the system more user-friendly, secure, and unbiased by any external reasons. Lastly, to create a system that will be able to generate reports of all payroll transactions. In conclusion, this proposal must be able to meet all the characteristics standard non-faulty and expandable system has. To develop a system that will improve the SDSSU process in the payroll, to prepare detailed salary record of all the employees in an organization, to develop a payroll system that can calculate and run monthly payroll, to maintain employee details, to generate general payroll and salary slips, to back up and secure database in case of data loss. Features. Simple setup, accurate tax filings and deposit, direct deposit, payroll reports, integration options, employee self-service, top-notch support.
Scope and delimitation. Scope. The proposed system covers many aspects of payroll process. These include the capture of information based on the employee's work schedule, daily time work, and daily time rendered. The payroll process encompasses all activities necessary to report employees' time work. The system will convert the current company's payroll into Visual Basic Program. The proposed system provides fast and general report weekly and monthly in terms of their information and the transaction of their employees and admin. The payroll system includes storing of information based on the employee's work schedule, daily time work, and daily time render. The payroll process encompasses all activities necessary to report employees' time works. This system provides user-friendly interface in each every usable features of the system. The system helps tracking records of employees in the SDSSU Cantilan campus. Delimitation. The system cannot generate report appraisals and evaluation report of the employee because it was not included in the system. Online
Online
food ordering system.
introduction. Itong app na ito, itong system na ito, ay ito yung mga nag-order ka through online ng inyong gusto mong pagkain. At itong, itong system na ito is mapapadali yung pag-order imbis na magpipila ka pa sa mga pipila ka pa para umorder is mas maganda na lang kung dito na lang sa online at mas madaling makapili at mas madali yung proseso.
Background of the study. So this system po is makikita po dito yung mga o-orderin niyo pong pagkain. Then, kapag pagkatapos niyo pong mag-order is ma-receive na po nung company yung pong order ninyo at saka po nila po i-deliver po ang mabilis at walang problema yung mga in-order niyo pong pagkain.
Objectives: to evaluate the way of interaction with customers, to develop a restaurant ordering system with mobile application based on the client-server application, to determine the factors that influence customer when ordering food online, to computerize the food ordering system process and display details of sales history.
Features: login, multiple order, order approval, online, offline.
Scope and delimitation. Scope of study restaurants can offer electronic ordering both through their own online web or mobile site and through sites that serve various restaurants. And all restaurants also accept orders by text message more the credit point and discount coupon. Out that many restaurants increase sales level as a result of accepting electronic orders, the restaurant nowadays interactive and up-to-date menu with all available options in an easy-to-use manner. Most of younger consumers were more likely to have used online food ordering is essential adoption on self-service approaches. Well-designed self-service ordering system give customer actual control over the pace of their transaction and allow them to limit the amount of personal interaction of the restaurant. In most cases, an increased level of control has been shown to lead to a higher level of customer satisfaction and greater intent to use or recommend suggested the service. Perceived convenience of a self-service system also leads to an increase in adoption and satisfaction. In this instance, the definition of convenience is related primarily to access convenience and transaction convenience, as a customer will search for a favorite restaurant based on customer location, choose from available items, payments can be amongst other either by credit card or cash. The limitation, deliverymen put themselves in danger, disguise increased expense, revenue conflicts between the restaurants and delivery providers, juggling with your health.
Student information system. So, introduction. So, student information system po is siya po yung parang nagha-handles po ng every information po sa lahat po ng mga students. Then, siya rin po yung parang database po na nakalagay po dun yung mga ginawa po ng mga estudyantes, tapos yung mga grades po nila, tapos kung enroll ba sila sa isang university or hindi.
Background of study. So, itong background of study niya, ito yung system na makikita mo kung makikita mo yung mga records ng mga estudyante, kung may record ba sila ng uminom sila, ganon. Tsaka yung mga ginagawa nilang mga kalokohan, parang ganon. Tsaka yung mga about information sa student na yun, yung tungkol sa address, ganon. Objectives. The general objective of the proposed study is to implement and maintain student information system for Kalinga State University Rizal campus to be more functional, reliable, usable, efficient, maintainable, and more secured student information system. The system would be able to help the acting registrar reduce her tasks, especially on the delivery enrollment procedures and the keeping of student records, thus eliminate the problems of the current manual system. 1. To identify and know the characteristics of existing student information system as assessed by respondent, respondents along the following characteristics of software in terms usability, maintainability, security, usefulness, identity, and functionality and evaluation on the system activity. To evaluate the performance of the existing system with regards to the reliability and efficiency of generating report, reports and queries. Identify the features of the proposed study to enhance the effectiveness and performance of the student information system. To identify the characteristic of the development student information system is assessed by the respondents along the following quality characteristics of the software. Number 5, to evaluate the performance of the development system information system during enrollment procedures and keeping the records of the students in terms of the personal information, requirements submitted, class schedule, the subject, and the overall performance of a student. Number 6, to identify the significant difference between the effectiveness of the existing system and the developed system along the quality of characteristic of software, functionality, reliability, usability, efficiency, maintainability, and security. The 7, to evaluate the significant difference in the performance of the existing and the developed system respect, respective regarding the enrollment procedures and keeping the records of students in terms of the personal information requirements submitted, class schedule and subjects, and the overall performance of the student. And then features,
Notes, enrollment, attendance, grading, schedule, discipline, assignments, and reporting. Scope and delimitation. Scope. The scope of information is as wide as the human thought that goes into it. The computer system called Big Clever Hunt know what items, be they books, foods, or alcohol, are both in university premise and then analyze the trends involved and stock more in that direction in order to make the most sales. Alternatively, an educational institute could provide one these students cards and have them with a built-in tracker chip. To know whereabouts on campus or the school site was the most popular and where was an enabling adjustment in facilities and provision. Limitation. The limitation and pitfalls of such system are their online presence. High security is needed to protect, especially in the case of universities' financial details. Not to mention the others contact details of students. Personal information protection is a serious responsibility and heavily punishable by the law.
that's all.